super excited to be here at the LA Fit Expo. It's our third year in a row. And what we're going to be doing today is we're going to be launching a tasty pastry. It's a low-carb Pop-Tart. It's got 3 to 4 grams of net carbs. And we love this show. This is our best place to be in LA.
Welcome back to Legendary Foods, Muscle in the Morning. I'm Dave Palumbo, and today is Thursday, April 1st, 2021. And let's find out what's going on in the world of bodybuilding and fitness. Ladies and gentlemen, welcome back and happy Thursday. It's the first day of April, and we are 2 days away from our first big weekend of the season. And we've got a great show lined up for you today. Starting with this update from Keone Pearson. A few days ago, Keone announced his plan to compete at the Chicago Pro this summer, where he'll be coming back to defend his title as last year's 212 champ. Obviously, Keone comes into the show as the early favorite, but the way I see it, there's a lot more on the line than just defending his title. This is his chance to establish himself once again as a clear title contender in the division, and to erase some of the doubts some people might have in their mind after the way he ended last season. That being said, this should be his show to lose, because if he's at his best, there's no way anyone else in this lineup can beat him. Last week I read a really cool study about how visualization actually improved athletic performance. And when you compete in a division like the men's physique, where the top few athletes in the group are so closely bunched together, having a clear vision for what you want to accomplish becomes even more important. But then again, when you've had as much success as Kyron Holden, being able to visualize yourself at the top of the mountain might not be all that difficult. Kyron came in as a rookie believing that he had the ability to be one of the best in the world. And since then, all he's done is proven that he was right over and over and over again. So, since he sees himself as a legitimate title contender this year, I don't think anyone's in position to argue that he's wrong. I'm sure most of you out there are familiar with the ancient Greek story of Icarus and how he flew too close to the sun. But I'll tell you what, people might also want to be careful about flying too close to Cam Harris, because he's about to turn up the heat in the men's physique division. To a certain extent, I think his third place finish at the Olympia last year caught a lot of people by surprise. But if you just look at what he's done over the last few months, it's obvious that what we saw last year was not a fluke. This guy is a big-time talent, and I think people will be surprised when they see the impact he has this season. And finally, I want to end today's show by sending a huge shout-out to Tony Tavares for making his HGTV debut last week. For those of you who missed it, Tony is one of the stars for the HGTV's hit show, No Demo Reno, which airs every Thursday night at 8 p.m. Eastern. Aside from the fact that Tony is an absolute savage in classic physique, he also has an amazing personality that was made for TV. So if you want to check him out, set a reminder on your phone or on your DVR, or maybe even check them out on demand, so we can show our support for someone who's being a great ambassador for our community. And that does it for yet another edition of Muscle in the Morning. I'm Dave Palumbo, reminding you to always be true to your passions. Make sure to follow us on Facebook, Twitter, and Instagram.